This is inconceivable. Diabolical. How do people get their videos out this fast? How? I'm relinquishing my nutrients onto the face of Gaia. Okay, welcome back to the Expert Server. We're doing a video on the Direct. This is probably happening like 3 days after the Direct has happened. But alas, I'm still making a video on it. Because that Direct was absolutely amazing. Now, this isn't my first time reacting to it. If it was, it would pretty much me be going baboon mode over the fact that Sheldon has sandbags on his shoulders now. Like, it's like a shinobi vest. But this is my second reaction / analysis to the Direct, pointing out anything interesting and calling stuff out, basically. So don't expect, like, a super detailed analysis. Research report. Oh, also, I'm probably going to skip this entire thing, since it's pretty much a glorified tutorial on how to play.
Is Splatsville in the heart of the Splatlands?
Yes, we've learned this since the very first trailer.
Despite its old-fashioned appearance, it's seen enormous growth in recent years. It's also the
Bro, look at that dude walking down the street. That reminded me of, like, the Lego animation.
Hope you're all staying fresh. I almost forgot about
We
introductions.
got a Pokemon Sword and Shield jellyfish.
The researchers from the Squid Research Lab. We're simply fascinated.
And also, one thing about that, let's go back. Let's go back for a second. Just look at this. The square this time around is absolutely huge. Compared to just the plaza, or the square from Splatoon 2. Like, this is actually massive, dude.
The Squid Research Lab. We're simply fascinated by what these inklings.
And also the inkling animations, just the animations in general in this game are like so much vastly improved, is what you were gonna say, until Final Cut decided not to export because I included a clip from I don't even know what, and my OBS breaks every single time, and I don't even know what I did wrong. I don't even know what I did wrong at this point, man. I just don't know. Also, yeah, if you go back to the Trizuka here, bro, I just love how, like, makeshift it, like, Splatoon 3 is, like, gearing up to be, like with Splatsville and, like, the Trizuka here and, like, Salmon Run, everything's, like, I said this before in a previous, like, stream, I think, but, like, it's just rinky-dink enough to the point where it's cool. I don't know why. I don't know if that means I'm, like, a modern art appreciatist now. I, like, it's so rustic, but still, I don't know. The vibe is great. It's immaculate. And also, Octolings are playable for everyone now, so that's cool.
Turf war battles are the locals' favorite pastime. 2 teams of 4
because, you know,
for 3 minutes.
it's Nintendo, and the only mode they know how to advertise is Turf War. Also, why does little Judd look 12% fuzzier? That's just odd. I don't know if that has something to do with the story, or he just doesn't shave anymore.
If you're out of ink, submerge in it to refill.
What?
Techniques like the squid.
Oh, this is crazy though. It's like the ramps from, like, story mode or Octo expansion. Pretty much everywhere else in Splatoon except the multiplayer battles, for some reason, they're actually here, and you can just do them up any wall, which is crazy. You can see that they've reused an animation here, which is pretty familiar to anyone who's played the game, but it's still a really cool feature to have finally.
Burst. And the
squid roll. Now,
ink while simultaneously turning around have also been spotted.
I don't know. This seems kind of broken.
Oh, while it's glowing like this.
Oh yeah, you're like invulnerable.
Repels ink from opponents.
Yeah, just screw Dynamo players, I guess. Okay, you're not invincible.
We've discovered where these turf
You're not invincible. Dynamo players they'll figure it out.
Scorch Gorge. Eeltail Alley, Mincemeat Metalworks,
Twitter stage, okay.
And Undertow Spillway.
Another Twitter stage, okay.
There seem to be other stages as well.
Yeah, Hagglefish. I love the aesthetic of this stage. It's so good. This is literally exactly what the game. It's so good. It's such a good. It's such a vibe. This one's such a vibe.
Street vendors.
Like, it's on the ocean, and it's like a market, but it's like, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, we got Museum Delfonsia, I'm pretty sure.
Museum Delfonsino.
I'm pretty sure. Like, Wahoo World. Yeah, Hammerhead Bridge. Like, finally, I can actually play Splatoon 1 stages, and everyone can just stop saying how much better Splatoon 1 stages were than 2's, even though they probably were.
After lots of construction work, it's finally open.
Yeah, it's open now, which is a detail you would have noticed if you played Splatoon 1.
MAHI-MAHI Resort.
Another stage that came back from Splat 1. 12 new stages. New stages.
More stages will be added in free.
Flounder Heights, and I have no idea what that is. Oh my god, I'm literally so mad. Okay, well, just wait a second.
First, it appears that all the basic weapons from previous games will be available.
Yeah, that's cool, longevity or whatever. But did you see my sick prediction? Stringers, we just talked about those, or bows. They're kind of like chargers, bamboozers. This right here. I was going to make a Splatoon 3 weapons prediction thing, and I was going to include like something exactly like this. Literally a katana. And guess what's in Splatoon 3?
We've also verified a new weapon type called Splatanas.
I literally called it, and no one is gonna believe me ever, but I don't care. I called it. I was popping off so hard when this happened. I'm absolutely gonna main this weapon. It looks so good. It looks so fun. It doesn't look good. Let me preface it. It looks fun. It looks cool. Not good. It looks like worse ink brush, worse roller, worse. It doesn't look very good, but it looks so cool.
But the charged slash at close range is also quite devastating.
Like Carbon, they would have already been dead.
Let's dive into the weapons that can help you claim even more.
I'm so mad I didn't make that video. I literally called it. I would have been popping off so hard. I don't think I would have let that go. Yeah, it's like this one. Yeah, this is echolocator, but it does damage. Pretty cool. And then Kraken 2.0.
Familiar special weapons like the Tenta missiles.
Remember what I said about this being an amazing direct and an amazing game? Yeah, you can throw that in the trash receptacle.
This is Ammo Knights.
Yay!
Owned by the chatty horseshoe crab for his wealth of weapon wisdom and sophisticated selection.
Okay.
Instead of using in-game currency for purchases, you'll need these Sheldon licenses.
Now I have to get in his face and request licenses for him to proclaim that he is the highest level.
Sooner than expected.
That is cool.
Reward.
This actually makes you want to play the game instead of just grinding for cash, buying everything, and then getting burnt out.
By the way,
it actually makes you strive for something, which is great.
Town are pretty savvy about their fashion. Things like headgear, clothing.
It's like head.
Are just as important as weapons to staying fresh in Splatsville.
What is that shirt? It's like some kind of humanity narwhal. Yeah, I'm not even gonna get into that discussion.
Each one is managed by an interesting shopkeeper. So let's drop in. This is not couture, a headgear shop.
And when I was watching this for the first time, I thought this is not couture. I didn't murder his body, then bury his. I didn't. When I was first watching this,
find an array of hats, masks, and glasses, so you can get ahead of the game.
I don't think anyone cares about Angela Fur unless he inherits the infamous Tuesday shirt. That's the only reason I care.
It's owned by Mr. Coco. He might look intimidating, but deep down, he's a nice guy. Probably.
Wow, they just threw in that shade at Coco, bro. Personally, I wouldn't take that kind of disrespect. Intensify is cool.
Plus, there's a fellow in Splatsville who can swap one ability with another.
We're all so old now. Remember this? Man. Time flies. Also, you can change main ability. So if your gear isn't just cursed with like
gear combinations as fresh as fits.
Roller up.
Welcome to the lobby, a gathering spot for the.
Did you see that animation on that Octo on the right? On the left, oopsie. They literally just looked over you. I think that's pretty cool. Neat detail. Yeah, people just like there's head tracking there.
The only things that happen here.
Also, the stance of this Splatoon is so good.
Battles where you compete for rankings.
It's just so good.
Hold the active zones in Splat zones.
Yeah, we can fast forward through this because there is no actual new mode. The only thing of note is right here.
To its destination in Rainmaker.
There's actual checkpoints. We brought. What did it say right there? It said we broke through the checkpoint. So there's actual checkpoints in Rainmaker now, which is a drastic change to the game mode. It used to just be one and done, but now. Okay, I don't know if that's gonna be a change for the better or for the worse, because I kind of like just absolutely that opportunity to just steamroll in Rainmaker. It's really fun. But I'm confident that this change will not be a bad thing. Yeah, and rotation still
Want to
exists.
take on a
So.
challenge solo? Select Anarchy Battle Series.
That happened.
But if you want to team up with friends, joining Anarchy Battle Open is the way to go. You can also play private battles online.
Oh, private battles back. Okay. So, with private battles,
Set battle modes and other options to your likings is the test range. Try out and get comfy with your weapons here.
I get it though.
Besides being able to practice whenever you want.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The tri-stringer. Wait, hold up. It's rewind time. It does very little damage. It does like the damage of a bamboozler.
Besides being able to practice whenever
Like 100. That is bad. That is very bad.
you want.
Oh wait, was that just the? Oh, I'm an idiot. Was that just like the dummy that only had 105 health? And tri-stringer does. Maybe. We'll just have to see. This is cool. I like this.
Drop
Great
in
commentary.
Friends in the midst of battle and play alongside them.
That is cool. You can literally just
You can also
drop
join
in.
up and start a battle
You can just
on
show
the
up.
same team.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, this is how you just play with your friends, and also you can go into the training with your friends. Oh yeah, also yeah. These is lockers. You're not getting apartments. Congratulations.
To your liking.
But personally, I think this is a good.
Slap
Like,
on some
starting in an
snappy
apartment would be
And
annoying
modify your
every time you
locker's
boot the game.
color.
At least now you can just go in,
So
customize a
it
space, and
however you'd like to show
I like
off
it.
your
I like it.
signature.
general store. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure. Do not quote me on this, but is that like while watching the direct for the first time, I was like, that's someone from a band, right? They are. Their name is Paracle. I swear I've seen that before.
Apparently, the store manager vanishes quite often. It's run by an artist named Harmony. She used to be a regular customer here.
Yeah.
It's got an outlandish assortment of items. Why not show the store some love by grabbing some goods?
Yeah. Okay, general store. You can buy emotes and stuff. Stuff for your locker. You can be fragrant.
All of these can be obtained via the in-game catalog, which will be available at Hotlantis.
You got a catalog. We don't talk about this. Okay, Salmon Run. I was popping off this entire time because Salmon Run actually looks good and changed, unlike in Next Wave where they added 3 new bosses and then kind of called it a day. They clearly didn't. It looks a lot better. And that's all I'm going to say right now. And the rest of the footage got... So that's fun. This entire video was... But I mean, like, I fixed it with like 14 conforms, and now the files are so like compacted and conformed that it's no longer possible to edit with them. The files were like fatally flawed from the very beginning, and it just kind of got worse and worse and worse till Final Cut stopped working. I'm sorry if you haven't seen the direct yet. Most people watching this have, but if you were just watching my reaction, I'm sorry about that. But my footage just like literally just stopped working. So I've decided to just kind of end the video here. And if you got to this part, you're a real one. Thank you.